Hey guys, this is Abhishek from GadgetsToUse.com, and today we are here at the Meizu event and we have a new phone with us, which is the Meizu Mx5, which has been finally launched in India for a price of 20,000 rupees. And this phone for 20,000 rupees gives you very good specification and a very nice build quality and premium looks as well. We can see that we have got metal at the back side as well as on the edges, which makes this phone look very premium and also make it sturdy. As far as back is concerned, we have got 20.7 megapixel camera over there, LED flash, and this is a dual true tone LED flash which we have on this one. We have also got laser autofocus as well, which will give you better autofocusing capabilities on this one. At the top you can see that we have a 3.5 mod jack. We do have a secondary microphone for noise cancellation as well. On this side we can see that we have the power and sleep key and the volume rocker, and these buttons are also metallic and they give you good amount of feedback. At the bottom you can see that we have the loudspeaker mesh over there, and we have a micro USB port for data syncing and charging, some screws over there to actually fit in the metal body, and you have a primary microphone hole over there, which is nice. Again, as far as front is concerned, the front has got good things, including the fingerprint sensor over there, but there are no touch capacitive buttons on the bezel of the phone. And when it comes to the top, you can see that we have a nice metallic earpiece over there. Front camera is 5 megapixel and it is on a fixed focus camera. The front camera is 5 megapixel and it is a fixed focus camera, whereas the rear camera is an autofocus camera. We do have a SIM card slot over there, and again you can insert the SIM card once you make this tray come out. The overall look and feel of the phone is nice. The weight of the phone is also not much. As far as the exact weight is concerned, we have 149 gram, which is the exact weight of this phone, which makes this phone pretty light considering it is a 5.5 inch display phone, and it has got metallic material over there, metal used all over. We have glass at the front and we have metal at the back. Again, with this kind of build quality, the weight of the phone is pretty nice. It is not heavy. Talking about the display, we have got a full high definition display panel, which is Super AMOLED display, which does give you pretty good viewing angles. Let me just come back, and as you can see that the viewing angles are good. You can see the display from almost any angle without any issues, and the color production is also nicely done on this display. And pixel clarity is again good enough. Even if you take a closer look, there is no pixelation which I can notice on this device, which is very nice. Apart from this, we have got Flyme 4.5 OS on this one, and the front display has got Corning Gorilla Glass 3 protection as well. Talking about other things, we have got MediaTek 6795 octa-core CPU on this one, and we have got PowerVR G6 200 MP4 GPU. So in terms of gaming, you can actually play high definition games on this one without any issues. The OS is also responsive. Again, it is a custom UI, but this custom UI is running on top of Android, and it is pretty responsive and smooth. In order to bring up the settings, you need to slide it from the bottom, and then you can go to the settings panel. You do have support for notification center as well, but over here I do not see any shortcut for the settings, but you can expand the toggle option by just tapping over there, and you have toggle for the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and again you do have support for wireless display as well on this one. Let me just come back to the settings. So here we have the settings, and we have settings for the sound, accounts, display. First of all, let's take a look over the display scenario, and over here we have the display settings, and you can adjust the color temperature. You do have support for wireless display as well. Let me just check for the battery. So here we have the battery. You do have support for power saving mode as well. You can configure the fingerprint sensor in case you would like to do that. Let me just tap over here and take a look over the current status of the storage. So out of the internal storage which we have on this one, we have approximately 3.9 GB free on this device. Again, this device comes with good internal storage, and the RAM is 3 GB on this one. So in terms of the internal storage option, you can either go for the 16 GB model, 32 GB model, or 64 GB model. The 16 GB model in India will cost you approximately 20,000 rupees. We do have support for location access as well, and then we have support for the typing, and Google keyboard is there. You do have touchpad keyboard which is coming pre-installed. So these are the things. You do have support for DND as well. And if I talk about Wi-Fi settings, we have nothing special over there. Here we have the Bluetooth settings, and again, accessing the settings UI is slightly different compared to the other Android phones which we have seen. So this is slightly different in terms of the overall UI and design, which makes it you can actually get used to the UI over time, but it is definitely different. Let's take a look at the current status of the RAM, and we will just find out the current status of the RAM. Out of 3 GB of RAM, we have 1.1 GB of RAM free, and the device is responsive and smooth. Let me take a photo from this device from the rear camera, and we will find out how good the camera is. Let me take a front camera selfie first of all. So the front has got 5 megapixel camera and the rear is an 20.7 megapixel camera. So let me just toggle to the rear, and before we do that, you can see that we have different kind of modes in which you can select. You have auto mode, manual mode, beauty mode, panorama mode, light field mode, scan mode, slow motion, and macro mode is also there. Let me just go back to this and toggle to the rear camera. So here we have the rear camera and I can take a photo right now in front of you. So we have taken the photo from the rear as well as from the front camera. So this is how the rear camera photo look like. Again, the photo is looking good in terms of the clarity, in terms of details. Everything is looking nice. The rear camera can take very good photos, especially the camera shutter is quick and you don't need to be very stable in order to take these photos. So let me just go back, and if I'm actually taking this photo in a casual way like this, the photo is coming stable. So overall the photo clarity is good, the camera clarity is good, and again the color correction is also done nicely. As far as the front camera is concerned, this is how the front camera clarity will look like. Again, the front camera selfie looks good in terms of the colors and in terms of details as well. It is nice. Provided you hold the device stable, you can get very stable photos from the front camera as well. In all, this looks like a good phone, but maybe slightly high price phone compared to the phones which have been selling in India. You are getting a lot of options these days within 15,000 rupees only, and this one is 20,000 rupees. So for 20,000 rupees, you're getting a good phone with great looks, very nice build quality, very good camera at the back. I would say this camera is slightly better than the other 15,000 rupees phone cameras which we have seen. So you're getting a better camera, you're getting fingerprint sensor. So it does have the kind of features you would need, especially in a 20,000 rupees phone. But whether it is justified for you, we will just find that out later once we get this device for review. Let me just take a look over the messaging application before we end this video. So here we have the messaging application, and I would like to find out the keyboard experience. So as you can see, it has a very simple kind of Android keyboard. It is not you can say it is not the lollipop keyboard which we have seen on other devices. So this is how it is. You do not have support for swipe to type, and vibration haptic feedback is also not there, but you do get a pop-up of whatever key you are pressing. The typing experience is good but not great. I don't think that I can type very fast on this one, but let me try to do it. So yes, you can type on this device without any issues, but may not be that fast, which you might be able to do with a stock Android lollipop keyboard, which we normally see on the phones these days. So let me just go into settings and find out the exact version of Android and other information. So we have the storage information over there. I can tell you the exact storage information. So the exact storage which you get out of 16 GB is 14 GB and available is 3.8. But again, it does have approximately 1.5 GB of application which are coming pre-installed. You can always get rid of them as well. And apart from that, as far as the version of Android is concerned, let me just... So it is slightly difficult to basically come out from the UI because there are no touch capacitor buttons over there, so it is slightly difficult to come back, but you can always tap on this option and you can come back. And there is no back button over there as well, which is not a good idea, I would say, as far as the UI is concerned. So here we have the IP information and other things, but as far as device information is concerned, the device name is there, status there, legal information is there. So I'm not able to find out the version of Android, but it looks like it has Android Lollipop. We will confirm that later. Again, I'm using this phone for the first time, so I'm not very much used to the UI, but this looks like a decent phone overall. Thanks for watching this video. In case you have any questions for this one, you can leave your questions in the comment section below. You can like this video. This video help you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.